All right, so this is the video I got arrested because of Legos. So we're just going to dive right into it. It's 41 minutes, and let's just get into this. This is what I was wanting to play a couple days ago and didn't get a chance to do, so let's get into this.
Search warrant. Step outside, everybody. No, don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent two guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out.
And this video will really go into that with the police and how... I'm not going to say necessarily that the police are helping it happen or not, but this will definitely show us Ben's point of view and why he thinks the way he thinks about it. But either way, we're just going to be objective, and we're just gonna go
to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court, and we actually won.
It was silly.
When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So
Okay, he's got some brass ones inside those little whitey tighties, because there's no way he would get me caught dead in public wearing that. Oh my god. However, for the the special lady, she might like me to have a pair of those, just saying.
Personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still had to get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a
oh boy, this business is shutting itself down now.
Promise to this family that I was not going to stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but...
So, as of right now, the making of this video, not the one we're watching, but the making of this, both Ben and Josh have been terminated from Bricks and Minifig. They've parted ways. I think it's just to... personally, I think it's just for the company to kind of save face, and they're trying to blame someone other than, the CEO, personally.
Personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day.
Oh, so sad.
And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
That's where I would have approached him. I would have approached him right there.
No,
Don't care if he's on the phone.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how he's just having this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
He's hiding a lot, I'm sure.
Good, honey.
I love how he's wearing the white
Pretty
shirt.
sure Josh is on the phone
Must
with
have been
Corporate
Sunday.
Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again.
Those
While we were there,
those spy cameras that are in the glasses, they're not spy cameras. You can see those 10 feet away or more. You know exactly what they are. Those camera lenses that are in the corners of the glasses are huge. huge. You're not hiding nothing. Plus, they have a red blinking light on them, which I'm not sure. I don't own a pair, but I'm not sure if you can turn that off or not. But if you know, let me know in the comment section below, because I have been thinking about buying a pair.
One of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can tell you right now, no one.
They're not getting anybody.
Really, but they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area,
Oh, yeah.
because a few minutes later, this happened.
The police just showed up. What the heck?
Of course.
Why are the police
Of course.
in this house?
They're all in on it.
Dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
There's why is there 3 cop cars in this house?
I would just
We
keep
didn't
on
even walk up to his
rolling.
house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
This gets
Oh, shoot.
crazy. This gets crazy.
The reason I stopped it is the stop sign. We didn't get the stop sign.
Liar. Came to a full stop. There's evidence that it's coming up.
You said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because we definitely stopped at the stop
we
sign.
stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage
Yeah,
of this.
watch this
And as you
carefully.
can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop.
Stop.
We fully stopped
Full
at the stop
stop.
sign. So
Yep.
this is an illegal traffic stop.
Sure is.
So who's Ben?
They're just harassing him.
Me? Ben?
And there's evidence of
How'd
that
you
too.
tell?
There's body cam
good?
footage and stuff
Like
of
it?
that.
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here, so I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only
Right.
problem is it's a crazy story, and
they
the
don't
police
care.
officer did not believe me.
They don't care. They don't want to hear it. They don't care.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car,
They don't care.
this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
It's because
Yeah,
they've been
we
told
were
a
forced
story
to go
ahead
home
of
without
time.
having-
They've been told a story ahead of time by Josh and the CEO about Ben and how he's harassing them and all this garbage. So they're automatically going to go with the victim in this case, Josh, and run with that story because that's the way they're viewing it. But they're also not there to, do civil matters and who's right and who's wrong and all this stuff. It's just simple. Look, no trespassing. We don't want you around. You're bothering these people. We just want peace, and that's what they're there for. And these guys want to go home. They don't want to deal with this. It's like babysitting children all the time. Yeah. I'm really good at this one.
This good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now?
I like
dude?
I like
We didn't
watching
even, get to talk to them
bad
and
people
learn
getting
stuff.
arrested.
But one thing I didn't understand
Ben's
was
good.
how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted that you can't see anything.
But
Surprised
as I
they
was
didn't give him a
outside
ticket for
inspecting our
that.
car tint, this
I had a car. I don't have it anymore, but I had a car with extremely tinted windows, and I got pulled over like 3 or 4 times for it. And I am fairly lucky in the sense that I had a doctor's note. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty fine for having windows that are illegally tinted. And I'm not sure without a tester, I wouldn't be able to tell how dark those are. But you should. Yeah, I'm surprised that he never says a word about the tinting.
same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way.
The hard way.
But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store. So
Brandon,
he could steal all
that's
their
his name.
Legos.
Not
I
Ben,
tried calling
Brandon.
him, but I am also blocked.
Brandon and Josh.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
This guy is so weird. He's so weird. He doesn't say a word. He just stands there quietly. If you're going to do that, why would you even open the door? Like, this guy just... You ever get to that point where you're like, you're so mad at somebody that you could just, like, pull out a leather belt and teach him what it's like to be a kid from the 70s with a parent. Anyway, I'm moving on.
Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Well, he moved away from the door. Clearly the cops are on their
It
way.
kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
That is a big mistake right there. He should never, ever, ever have said that he could sue them personally. That was huge mistake. Huge mistake. When you're in a situation like this, you don't want to give any evidence or any information on anything you could do. You just want to surprise them with it. And this is almost a threat. It's not really, but big mistake.
But
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
it
know this?
because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to...
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it, and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous...
It's crazy how they can't see, they can't look at it from they can't look at the big picture. They don't look at all the evidence. They just look at, oh, here's my story. This is what I'm sticking with because this is what I initially heard. And this is a member of my community where Ben is not a member of my community. So they don't know Ben from Adam. Honestly, that's funny. But yeah, it's taking it to the cops and having this conversation with the cops is just a huge waste of time. Honestly.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court. Okay.
If you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a
there.
formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough.
Yeah.
My court case with Brandon Best got accepted.
Problem is,
But my
he
court
said he
case
was
with
going to
Josh
sue him.
is still going to be rejected
That was
until I find a way to have this
not
good faith
good.
conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Yeah, they all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
We lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still,
I find it funny he did enough research to figure that one out. I think that's quite funny.
Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was...
Now, this... I'm not sure. This makes me kind of... I don't know exactly what I think about this guy. If you look at him, he's obviously wearing a white shirt and khakis. It almost looks like if you look underneath the sleeve of his shirt, like he has a white T-shirt on underneath it, which is a big LDS thing. You wear a white T-shirt underneath your dress shirt. But I don't know him from anyone. I couldn't tell you just by looking at him whether or not he's actually LDS or not. And just based on his appearance alone, the hair is a little bit on the longer side. They usually like a little cleaner hair. And then usually, especially the young men, they usually have, clean shave. But who knows? I did grow up LDS, but I don't know. I don't think that he is a missionary or an elder, if you will, just because he's got pins, looks like a pin or a marker or something in his shirt there, but there's no, if he was an elder, there'd be a Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saint tag on his shirt. That's not, I didn't see that in the video. And this could be on a Sunday. Normally, LDS don't wear their shirt or white shirt every single day. And happen to be in the church parking lot. So unless there's something going on or something, I don't know. It is what it is.
To have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
Grain of salt. I'll take it with a grain of salt.
And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
What? Pull over again?
It's the car, probably.
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
It's probably the car.
Down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan...
Not only that, but he's being harassed. They don't want him around. It's a small, tight-knit community, and he's causing issues and trouble with the people in the community. They're complaining and calling the cops, and so they're kind of harassing Ben and his friends to try to get them to leave, which I don't necessarily think that's going to work.
Is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so
I am good, Anthony. It's good to see you, buddy.
Back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested
and
thrown in jail,
that sounds
then
like
we
fun.
would be able to sue them.
My kid just came back from Lilac City Comic Con in the Spokane area, so she had a lot of fun. I love cons. I haven't been to one in probably about 5 years, but I love cons. We're just sitting here watching part 2 of Reckless Ben, and getting caught up so we can get to the new news of what's going on now.
I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
How's it going, sir? You gonna sit on down here for me for
Oh, I did not go see He-Man. I was going to go see He-Man 2 nights ago, and we decided not to. unfortunately, I saw the movie reviews. And I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it comes out on 4K, and then I'll buy the 4K Blu-ray edition. I did go see Michael, though. Michael was really, really good. It made like $900,000. Yeah, $900,000, I think, so far in the theater. And physical media on it is going to be released sometime in July. So great film. Nice.
What brings you here? I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay. That's awesome, dude.
There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I can tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
That's weird, by the way. For this kid to want to take a selfie with a cop, that's so weird.
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
Ooh, the fanciest drug.
So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good. Thank you. The vehicle will be searched. Okay. I'm gonna have you stick by with my sergeant.
This heroin thing, it comes up later on too, from Josh and not Benjamin, I think his name is, or something like that. The other owner. Yeah, this heroin thing comes up again, and for a different situation.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
Oh.
You didn't find.
Obviously.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs.
I love how
is
they're
so desperate
redacting
at this
all
point
of the
that
video.
they're
I think
willing to
it's
do
great.
anything
Yes,
to get us arrested,
yes,
so they don't have
Babs.
to pay for the
This is
property
part
they stole.
2.
And the police was arguing back with just
Hey,
some of
Babs,
the worst
can you do
comebacks
me a
I've ever
favor?
heard, which
Anthony
is
there,
why I
can
think
you
the police
make him
actually
a moderator
redacted this
for
audio
me?
on this clip, because if they kept the audio in,
You have
then
that ability?
the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though
Thank
we were
you.
passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this.
I'll show him. Go ahead and look at him.
I'll look at you.
Yep.
You do see it?
So
It's crazy.
What is he seeing? Seriously. Oh, his eyes are glazed and blah, 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 blah. Hello? What are you talking about here? A kid's like from California, right? You can have a every now and again, right? He doesn't have it on him. They just checked the vehicle. They didn't see no paraphernalia. They haven't seen any cannabis. They haven't seen anything. And now they're trying to accuse him of something and a breathalyte. Dude, alcohol isn't going to make your eyes glazed over like that. I mean, this is just straight harassment. And there is unredacted audio footage from the police officer that's standing on screen right now. His audio never got redacted when he requested the body cam footage. And so Ben was able to sync both of them up and be able to tell what was actually being said. And yeah, they're just harassing them, and they admitted it on video.
I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledged that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not.
To be honest.
If not, I can take care of it in a few minutes.
Walking a very dangerous line, which can get you hemmed up a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And you could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I got
willing
it,
to
Babs.
cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the
There you
police
go.
a false confession like
All
they
right,
wanted.
Anthony.
So
Congratulations,
eventually,
buddy.
I guess they just got tired and let us go.
Thank you,
We'll let
Babs.
You guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved.
Woo!
And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't
It's
even talk
crazy.
to another Mormon.
It is so
Instead,
crazy.
He just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative. So I made this poster that says,
Again, another epic fail. But, you know, it's not the way I would have gone about it, honestly. I would have hired, like, in the area there, I would have hired a professional. I would have paid like $300, hired a professional, and had them go and present the papers to him. At least there, if the cops approach, there is ID for the person, and they have usually a piece of paper from the courts stating what they're licensed to serve, basically. So the other thing, go to church. Walk into church on a Sunday and sit next to him at the booth, or as you walk past him, you've been served. This is for clickbait. This is what this, I think, is.
I stole a dying man's life savings and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server.
That's a
to
really
serve him his
small
court papers.
sign.
But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
My cat's over here having fun, teasing me.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
So the problem with this is those court papers are from Oregon, not from Utah. And these police officers have never seen court papers like that before. And I've done some research on this. The Oregon requires you to serve papers first instead of going to having the court present papers. Hey, you have a court date. You have to serve the papers before you can get the court date. So it's a little different, and they're from out of state, so it's a little different. It's a little weird. So I see where the police officers in this situation are like, this is not legit. However, there is another video we'll watch next time that shows the police officer telling Josh, and I'm spoiler alert here, telling Josh, I know you want to, because Josh asked to see them, and he's like, I know they're fake, but I want to see them. The police officer basically said, no, I don't want to give these to you because, yeah, I don't want to be in that situation, and gave them back to Ben. So, but I'll show you that on the next video that we get when we do this.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings, so we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email.
That music is
or
good.
phone call,
I like that
but,
music. Making me want to dance.
Yeah, the court requires us to come in person.
Better
for
than the
some
music I'm
reason,
playing.
so-
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
see those papers?
Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
Yeah, right. If
yeah,
only he would. Oh, he was right there. All he had to do.
Sadly, we can't
just
see the police officer
hand it
serve
to him.
Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters
And that's the
is
footage,
that
by
Josh
the
is
way.
getting
That's the footage that got leaked. Right there.
served.
He does not want the paper. So
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Doesn't get a choice.
Yeah, the police told me that
He doesn't
they can't
want the
serve the
papers.
papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay.
So that's where Ben's mistake is not explaining these are court papers from Oregon. They do things a little different, and explaining that to him. Maybe Ben doesn't know at the time. Not from Utah. So that's kind of, there's situations here, like, you know, that Ben is kind of screwing up, seriously, because he's just not giving some of the information that he needs to. It was like in the last video, you know, he kept saying thief or stealing, and they stole our Legos. You can't talk like that with the accusing thing. You have to. It doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge.
He explains that, but it's Oregon. They do it a little differently.
Arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve
It doesn't help also that Josh told the officer over and over and over again, those are fake, that's not real, those are fake. You should arrest him. You should arrest his the lady that's in the car with him, because she's not, you know, actually able to do that. It's a crime, blah blah blah. He is really pushed. He's not brainwashed, but he's really convinced the police that of his lies and the way he thinks about it. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Ooh, we're not even halfway. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop talking.
Yeah, well first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts.
We got 4 people in chat, y'all.
Approved, so we did that.
Does everybody subscribe to my channel?
To you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way. I'm
going to start a new thing too.
Hiding in his house is because
if you're watching my videos and you happen to make it this far along, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, you know, because what it's doing is it's going to allow me to see whether or not you guys like it or not. And if you don't like this sort of thing, you'd rather me do movie reviews or out and abouts or something like that, let me know in the comment section so that way I can do that. I want to provide for you guys what you like. I enjoy this as well, but I also enjoy that stuff too. And it's kind of, I'm here for you as well as, you know, you're here for me. So it's a community situation. So thumbs up, thumbs down, and subscribe. That way, you know, I can have more friends.
the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
They don't have one.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
She's not.
Her. Yeah, she's. We have no relationship. That's why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal.
Right.
But I guess I was wrong.
Oh, these guys are so corrupt.
However, I'm not
They're
doing anything
so
illegal.
corrupt.
I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh.
I'd go to church.
But then,
I would seriously
you
go to
guessed it,
church.
we got
I would
the
walk
police
in the
calling
door
us
at the dang
again.
church on a Sunday, and you see him there, and you hand it to him.
The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Ugh, this guy.
Well,
Do they think it's a false case? What the heck?
thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify
Hey, there you go.
if a case is just
Legit?
verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our
Oh, look
Okay,
at
thank you for
that.
your help.
Look at that.
That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
I don't think it's a breaking point for the police. What I think this phone call did is it made that particular officer second guess what Josh was saying the whole time. Because Ben, wait a second, Ben may be legit. There may legitimately be an issue here. Even if it's only minute, this particular officer, maybe this is the way he's looking at it. I'm not sure.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello. Okay.
Okay, we're trying to find you back.
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now.
Really?
See, tell me where this is at. Okay? They've got evidence and proof now that the court papers are correct. Oh, he's harassing. No, he's not. This arrest is actually against the law. This is one of the big ones that is going to go when Ben goes against Fork Police Department. American Fork, I think is what it is. This is one of the big ones that he's going to take them down with. There's a bunch of other evidence and stuff too, but this one is fraudulent. This is not a good one. This looks bad.
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, "You're being arrested."
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
Going from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for
He
sure.
didn't.
I got arrested for just
He
doing
didn't do
what
it.
the police told me to do.
Right.
What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they
Supposed to be.
arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal?
Makes you wonder,
Well,
doesn't it?
Back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son, who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down.
Okay, I don't know if this is it or not. So this theory, Ben runs with it, but I don't know. See, just because you go to the same college, just because you go to the same church or the same religion, doesn't mean y'all are friends. Doesn't mean y'all know each other. And look, like I said, I grew up LDS. Just because somebody that I went to church with commits a crime doesn't mean I know anything about it and doesn't mean I'm part of it. And we didn't all know each other. The thing about the church is the wards are constantly shifting. There's always a ward change. It seems like every 3 months, and they recut the neighborhood, and now a whole new neighborhood goes to the church. And now, since the big C word that we had a few years ago, 2020, now it seems like they only do like actual church service from what now I'm not LDS, so I don't know for sure, but once a month, I think they get together at the church in person. I think the rest of it, they do service inside their own homes, I believe. So I'm not sure the details on that, but just because you're all go to the same thing doesn't mean you're all in on it together. So it's just coincidence.
They're definitely all in.
And I lost everybody watching me.
Part of that.
Everybody ditched me. I'm so sad.
Donated hefty sums to the Mormon Church.
I had 5 viewers, now I'm down to just 1.
Yeah, Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up,
that doesn't make you super Mormon.
Were treating me unfairly. They were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people
Yes and
who are
no.
making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
I honestly don't believe that that's what's going on
This
here.
is when it really
I
hit
just
me
don't. Maybe
that
some,
the
but
justice
not.
system has
Not this
decided to
deep.
protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think
We'll
of
see.
to get
The evidence
this
will
family
show one way or
money
the other.
back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it is a pretty.
I think they raised like
anticlimactic ending,
$300,000.
but At least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time
Yeah,
to
I think they
promote it,
raised like
to start getting
$300,000
donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture.
It's pretty
to
cool.
Hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But
Oh,
before
it's
the group
you.
could even hang
Bev
the
stuck
picture up,
around.
The police came.
What you guys up to?
Again?
We're starting to GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're gonna get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna do
Yeah.
the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some
This is ridiculous.
Again, the
This
police were
is
thinking
ridiculous.
Of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code.
Like I said, I don't think it's necessarily the Mormon aspect. I think they're just misunderstanding what's really going on.
After going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact,
Duh.
what the group is doing is
Freedom
actually
of speech.
protected under
Yeah.
the First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Absolutely.
So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys are.
And if he doubles down and you got permission from the person that lives right there, dude, that would be great.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
Of course not. Okay, that again, another big check
And then
mark
for the
for
rest of
them.
this footage, the
That
police
is
redacted
not okay.
all of the audio. So
That
I
is
called the
also
police station
breaking
to
the
find
law
out
for them
why.
to do
All
that.
the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or just because.
This lady's trying to cover something up. Seriously, what a she makes me mad.
Something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code, and other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio.
There it is,
So when
there
you
it
sync
is.
the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal.
Correct.
So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
Yeah.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip
She
that
makes
was
me mad.
at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was.
No, you can't.
And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
Yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant.
Did you hear the way she answered that? Yeah, we don't. Yeah. She straight up just is ignoring him. Like she's just making me mad, man. Making me mad.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to
She don't
see
care.
that that's what the redaction was.
She don't care.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
That definitely did not happen. He never sunk them together, and she didn't redact things that weren't supposed to be redacted. No, she didn't do that. And she is the one who actually did it because she says she did it on accident. Oh, it gets good.
No, I don't do that, Ben.
Boom! There it is.
Like
No,
I said.
I don't.
Okay. Well,
She does. And did.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that no, this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways.
They
It seems
sure
like
are.
The only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I
Yeah.
don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip.
And they're not
but
allowed to
I'm
do
pretty
that.
Sure, they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
Oh, this is also BS.
Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Watch.
Don't.
Oh,
not
okay.
do
They'll
that.
slow
You
down. They'll show it
understand me
again.
right now?
They'll show it again.
You're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your.
So he yanks the phone away from him and says, "Don't do that. You're attempting to destroy evidence." I'm sorry. If I have my phone and there's a button right here and I go to pull it out of my pocket and I realize the screen is open, I'm going to hit that power button and I'm going to turn it off. And I guarantee you by hitting the power button, you're not destroying any evidence. You're just closing the screen for your protection because who knows? Like he says, he does end up saying he had his wallet app open, which I don't know why he would do that in this particular situation, but whatever. Serious? Come on.
I was just locking my
Good.
phone.
This is getting
Switch
good.
over to the police officer's body cam POV, so
Watch.
you can dissect what
Watch
just
this
happened.
really, really
First,
careful.
The police officer asks if
This
he
is
can
crazy.
confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says okay and reaches in his pocket to give it to him.
Boom!
But
Notice
at this
it's right
point,
there.
Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment,
Watch
he
his thumb.
decided
Watch
that
his thumb.
before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's
Yep.
no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to
Stop
you.
Talking.
I was
Stop
giving it
talking,
to you.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet.
Okay,
I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested.
He doesn't have a
Okay?
right.
Let's put him in the back of the car.
Again, boom.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest
Again.
Sheldon, all to protect
Again.
an evil criminal.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is. I don't know if this is corrupt, but man, it looks it, doesn't it? This is crazy.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact,
Right.
it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power
Correct.
button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe,
Yeah.
we started
Messed
doubting
up.
if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against,
Right.
the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a
that
worse
crazy?
ending for this video.
This
But
kid, I can call him a kid because, I'm like twice his age. This kid has done some crazy stuff that most people would never even dream of doing. When he says he joins cults, he joins cults. When he says that trust me, this kid, he's got some gonies, man. There's no way I would do half the stuff he's doing. No way.
no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Oh yeah. Here comes the raid. Guns drawn, everything. Look at this crud. Over Legos? No. This is where I believe the second heroin thing comes in, where they accuse him of heroin
This
again.
cop pulled my arm so far back it
So if you look at the X-ray here, and he'll explain it later. If he if we didn't already cover it, but you see the L in the top corner of that X-ray? Yeah, which arm is he holding on to? So, clearly, this X-ray is stock footage, right? He'll explain it.
Dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me and
Look at
actually
that.
made zero quick movements.
Wham and bam
This
onto his
police
back.
officer is
Just
straight up
wham
lying,
right onto his
so he can
back.
give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
With all the time that's gone on and all the evidence and everything, for Josh to accuse Ben, even if it's out of anger, there's no evidence there. There's no proof. And so I swear the people that work for this Lego company, at least the three that we're really aware of, maybe, yeah, three. Dude, not every light bulb in that frickin' house is functioning properly.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context,
Crazy.
but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
Legos, stolen Legos require firearms drawn? Like, we're talking full on, like, raid. Like, yeah, they got the guns out, man. What? Nah. Way too much firepower for Legos. Sorry. Wow.
They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven
Zero
to make up
evidence.
stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Of course. They're trying to build a narrative. We're almost there. Got yeah, we got like 10 minutes left in the video, so we're doing good. We got this.
That right?
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail. Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Fancy!
Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide.
No evidence.
So I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this
There's
whole thing is
no
just
grounds
a
for
big
it.
misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company. Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send them an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us. But this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law,
But-
send them an email.
But if you watch the first video that we did today, right at the beginning of this, They can send Ben an email and consider that, hey, you've been served. What?
You're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure it out civilly. I'm like, this is the civil method, you know, like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like,
right?
Like, do you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said, might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted...
This is another great big mistake. He's giving too much information, and yet again, he's going to hurt for it. Whenever you talk to any, and this is just word of wisdom here, okay? You ever talk to a cop? You ever talk to adult protective or child protective? You ever talk to an investigator of any kind? Give them only what they ask for. Do not give them anything extra, ever, because these people are looking for something to get their teeth in you and go running because they do get a little thrill out of this, you know, and their jobs kind of depend on it, especially child protective and adult protective. If they don't have a case file or cases to work on, they don't have a job. So just zip and don't give us much. Big mistake, Ben. Big mistake, buddy.
To leave the room.
Being tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
Yep.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening...
And if he wouldn't have said anything,
which we were pretty blown away.
This cop would never have asked anybody about this stuff.
I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble.
He just cost them a few extra hours, for sure.
You know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess, have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like,
and lie.
Us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money.
Just want to take care of the old man.
Getting put in coffin.
The whole purpose of these Legos were being sold was to take care of this old man who's dying. And as long as the old guy gets some money to help him and help his family and take these, kids going to, I think grandkids going to college or something, whatever it is, come on. You know, like, that's all it's about. That's all it's about.
It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
It sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for good cause.
Yeah, right?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of...
That is a good, that's so true. When you're guilty, you need a lawyer. When you're innocent, you definitely need a lawyer. I love it. Thank you. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Them to admit that the
so true.
GoFundMe
So
was
true.
my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel,
See,
right? He said,
they're
"Yeah,
just
let's do
looking.
this for the
They're
channel."
just fishing, trying.
understand.
What does it matter? What does it matter?
Is that kind of your...
Oh, it matters because if you looked at the GoFundMe mentions Josh as stealing the Legos. So now that is, what do they call that? Deformation of character? I think is how you say that word. I don't say that very often. Yeah,
ideas
crazy.
To do this video with the GoFundMe and all that.
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe
If y'all ain't subscribed yet,
for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if
It is.
they got all their stuff stolen.
it's a good
I
way to
should
do
be
it.
risking
It's a
nothing
great way
by
to get the
admitting this.
community
Basically, the
involved.
police told me, do not take this man to court, or else you'll get arrested. And
Right.
so I was like,
Can you grab me my
just
other
thinking,
one?
And we're like, let's do a
Thank you.
GoFundMe, you know?
And
No,
that was their solution.
There's a little bit left in it. Can you grab the other one for me?
I was
Thank
wrong.
You.
We're going to
Excellent.
book you back into the jail.
Thank you, bud.
Okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
Appreciate
I
it.
asked the detective
Thank you.
how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail. This was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and
They did
and
talk
fight
too
in-
much.
in the criminal
They
section.
talked way too much. And by the way, it is so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Right here that's gonna
Oh my
get
gosh.
cuffs for you.
CCTV.
We'll also be able to
Woo!
hear Josh's side of the story. 'Cause I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be...
They do.
And I
They
never
talk
talked to
way
Josh,
too
but It'll
much.
be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me.
Oops.
And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail.
Hi, baby.
So now I have to wait a month in jail.
On no evidence. On absolutely no evidence. They have nothing. Oh, well, he put a name in the GoFundMe. Dude, if you go to jail for that, that's on you. Because you opened your mouth. Yeah, defamation. Thank you. Thank you. Defamation of character. That's right. I knew it was something weird. I don't use that word very often.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail.
Hey.
So now, at least I'm a free man until
Give
my
me
court
time.
case.
She wants loves.
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe.
Hi, world.
So if you say
All right,
who
baby
the
girl.
thief is, then
Cuddle
it's
bunny.
illegal for us to do that.
I
now,
know.
I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up
Right.
and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything, and now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed.
Okay, so since there's a bunch of you guys in here, I'm going to leave it up to you. Thumbs up in the comment section if you want me to go to the next video, or thumbs down if you want me to do the next video like tomorrow. But I'll give you a few minutes because there's a few minutes left, so let's just keep going. We're almost done.
And
But I'm down
now
either way.
It's time to go home.
I know Babs wants to go to bed.
But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell. Ben, he's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known.
Isn't that crazy?
Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
You're funny, Babs. You're funny. I love you.
Those are the ones that
Yes, I want to go to bed.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for...
Isn't this crazy? Like the complete change right? Like, the cops know they're doing the wrong thing. You know they know they're doing it. They've got to be knowing they're doing the wrong thing, and yet they keep going, and they just dig a deeper and deeper hole. This is so crazy. So crazy.
Mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Go to Mexico!
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Is on that?
Love it.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting
this is so cool.
And you can buy
this was smart.
Stealfromoldpeople.com. So go right now.
This was smart.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live.
So if he was in Mexico, which he is, filming this, I believe he's in Mexico. That's I believe that's a felony if he actually is in Mexico.
Live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty awesome. He hasn't released the third one yet, but there is a few other ones. You're old. No, you're not. Well, not in spirit. Did you see the video of American Fork City Council meeting? I did. And I am going to play that one, but not their version. The volume on that is insane. It's like he's whispering and talking like this. It's intentional that the volume, the mic's not, I believe the mic's not actually turned on. I think it's the camera that's picking up the audio, and I think it's intentional. It's absolutely crazy. There's so much that's happened. This just gets us caught up to the big pieces. But so yes, like, you know, like this one that's here on the screen, bad news, you know, yeah, he's been silenced. But the courts are not letting him speak. He's released, there's a couple of videos where he is on screen talking about what's going on and that kind of stuff. I want to get into that because there's a lot of that kind of stuff. I also want to look at the unredacted audio footage that came out. That would be a really, 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 really good good thing to add to this story. Oh, okay, so the press conference. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. You're talking about where the residents called out their city and defended Ben. No, I have not seen that one. Interesting. I'll have to look for that. I have not seen that, but I'll have to look for that. That's really cool if the residents are supporting Ben there in Fork, American. I think it's called American Fork. Yeah. It just happened today or yesterday. Okay, I will look for that. Sorry, I'm lagging just a little bit here on the chat. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. First, before y'all click off, if you are subscribed or not subscribed to my channel yet, please show me love. Subscribe, please, please, please. But give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down once this video posts. Not just in the live. If you don't mind, please. Thumbs up, you like it. Thumbs down, you want to see something different. This isn't something that you're really kind of into. And also upcoming with my channel, something new, and it's coming right around the bend. I'm just in the process now, putting the final touches on it. I will have a 24-hour live stream, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm so super excited. I'm going to show a lot of different stuff. I've done a lot of filming over the years, and I'm going to kind of put it all together and make it into an actual TV show channel thing. So I'm going to have bumpers and commercials, and it's going to be really, really cool. So I am back on YouTube. I'm going to do this full time, well, as long as work permits. But that's my plan, is to come and do it full time and just have a blast. I love physical media. I love going out and about looking for physical stuff. See VHS, Beta, Laserdisc, Blu-rays, DVDs, 4K, CEDs. I love that kind of stuff. I've been collecting since I was 10 years old, and I love physicals. So really want to get into that and do a lot more of that. Also, I really enjoy watching these cops arresting stupid people, especially when they're the big R. It's great. And so I'm definitely going to be doing a few more of those. Those will probably be scattered throughout the week, so I'll probably record them ahead of time and then release them throughout the week. So then that way, you've got content to see my pretty face. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily have any scheduled programming that's going to be stuff released on a certain time every day kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to do that again. I did that in the past, and it really kind of wore me out. I'm just going to go with the flow, and I'm going to do what I like. And if there is a little bit of entertainment news, such as this, I'm going to watch it because I enjoy it. And I will promise that I will not do politics. So there's too much of the drama from the politics and the fear factor of what's going on with the government and all that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to be part of that. We all know what's going on, and I think for the most part we're all already clued in. So there's enough of that garbage out there. Life's short, so let's just enjoy it. So, all right, you guys, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I really do appreciate it. And honestly, this is just so much fun, you guys. I really have a blast doing this, and I want to thank everybody that's in the chat, and thanks for sticking around with me. And yeah, so until next time, you guys, bye for now.